Ahoy! Well, the autopilot's on. I just left Portage Lake. There's the entrance there to the channel. And there's north along the shore. And there's south along the shore. And there's the Jenny. And my goal today, my ambition today, is to get to Pentwater. That's about 40 miles. And it's already noon, so, but there was no wind earlier, so I may make it only to Ludington, which isn't my favorite place, but it'll do. I mean, and worst case, or at least ambitious case, I'll go to Manistee. The wind is supposed to change and the weather's supposed to change. It's supposed to get a lot windier and colder, it being late September. So I'm trying to get as far down the lake as I can, because the breaks in the weather are gonna be fewer and further between. And there's the horizon. So I'm doing 3 knots. 3 knots. So at this rate, I might get to Ludington before sunset. Right now, it looks like a nice day. Well, that's Big Sable Point and the lighthouse up ahead. Some of the sand dunes along here are pretty interesting. I resorted to motoring because I just wasn't going that fast under sail. About less than 3 miles from having the lighthouse abeam. And maybe when I get around this point, I'll be able to sail, because I'll be able to fall off. Because also the wind is just right on the nose. So the other thing is I'd have to tack, and you know, I'd be having to go way out in the lake, and I don't want to do that. There's Big Sable Light, Big Sable Point. I can just barely see the water tower for Manistee, and that's some kind of point. I wonder if that's Point Betsy, where it lands end up there. And then you can start to see the south shore falling way to the south. Should be able to fall off. The wind's still right on the nose. Once I get far enough past this point, I'll be able to sail toward Ludington. I think it might be Ludington today. It's already after 4 o'clock. And there's a freighter. Well, finally sailing again. There's Big Sable Point back there. And Ludington. I've decided I'm going to go to Ludington. It's not as charming as Pentwater, but I can get to Ludington before nightfall. Let's see. Yeah. There's the lighthouse up there. It shows up. And I don't know, there's some clouds coming in. So we call for a chance of rain tonight, so I'd also like to be docked in case of that happening. So yep, I had to tack to get a better point of sail. You can kind of see the Badger going in there into the harbor. I came across here. I guess I should have gotten some footage of it, but I was too busy sailing. So we're about, I don't know, mile and a half outside the harbor here. And the boat's holding her course without the autopilot quite nicely. And there's Big Sable Point back there.